Namaste, good morning, and welcome to TimesHealth Plus. I am Dr. Sneha Rathi. I am a certified yoga teacher from the Yoga Institute, Santa Cruz, Mumbai, and I am a certified musculoskeletal physiotherapist. I combine the techniques of physiotherapy and yoga and give the best results to my patients through them. Today we are going to discuss about one of the very important topics that has not been touched up till now, and that is nothing but balance and stability. So we are going to discuss about yoga for balance and stability. When I talk about balance, why is it so important to have a good balance? Okay, it is very, very important to have a good balance because whenever we are walking or whenever we are standing, it is very important to have a balance so that we prevent any kind of falls or injuries. Alright, you should also be very confident in walking whenever you are walking on uneven surfaces, because if you have a good balance, you will be able to maintain that stability whenever you are walking on uneven surfaces. Okay, so it is very, very important to train your balance on a regular basis, because as we age, our balance component might decline a bit, and which is why as much as possible, if you keep training your balance, okay, it becomes much and much better even when you age. So it is very, very important to have a good balance. Another thing about stability is whenever we are doing any particular posture, it's very important that whatever joint we are moving, the other joints should be kept very stable, okay? Because if we lack stability, it is actually going to cause uneven contractions in other muscles, okay? Or there will be more of the joint movement at the other joints, okay? So that is what is going to create some problems in the future if you keep moving in the wrong way. So it is very, very important that whenever we are moving a particular joint, we ensure that the other joints in the chain are held stable. I'm going to explain that to you as we go on doing some particular asanas, okay, wherein how to maintain the stability, where exactly you need to focus for stability and where exactly you need to focus for the movement part, okay. So today is a discussion all about balance and stability. Now, what is a very important aspect of balance is nothing but the Gyan Bhav, okay. When we talk about Gyan Bhav, it is nothing but what is the sensation that we are getting from each and every joint, okay, or what is the feeling that we are getting from each and every joint. So for example, when I am moving my knee to a particular position, am I aware how much it is bending? Okay, sometimes even without seeing the knee, okay, even without noticing that I am bending the knee, I am able to realize, okay, how much it is bending, whether it is bent 20 degrees, 30 degrees, 40 degrees, to what angle it is bent. Even without looking at it, I can sense it, okay. That kind of sensation is present in our body, okay. But if we do not train that sensation or do not use that sensation on a regular basis, definitely the sensory level will go down, and which is why practicing yoga asanas on regular basis becomes so important, as it is going to enhance your Gyan Bhav. It is going to enhance your feeling about the different joints of the body, okay, where they are positioned, how they are positioned, how much of muscle contraction is required to take the joint in that particular position. These small things come to our notice, to come to our awareness when we keep practicing yoga asanas on a regular basis, okay. So that's why it is very important to enrich ourselves with the Gyan Bhav when we are practicing the yoga asanas. Now, before we go on to the protocol for training our balance and stability, it is very important that you understand what are the prerequisites of having a good balance and stability. Okay, so what are the prerequisites? Let's look into that. The first thing and foremost thing is having a calm mind. Okay, it is very important that you have a calm mind whenever you are practicing any balance postures, because a calm mind will be able to focus on the right muscle contraction. If the mind is not very calm, you notice there are shivers or tremors in the body, okay, and a person may lose balance because the muscle contraction may not be the right kind of contraction. Okay, so it is very important to have a calm mind. Another very important thing whenever we are practicing balance postures is to have a stable gaze or drishti. Okay, so where we are keeping our eye is very, very important. If we keep moving our eyes, it will be very difficult to maintain the balance, and which is why we need to have a focused point wherein we can focus our eyes on while we are practicing any particular posture. In fact, whenever we are practicing any posture, it is very important that we make sure that we have the correct eye movements, because that is also going to influence the muscle contractions. Okay, so that is the next thing. The third thing, very important, is the leg strength. Okay, because if we are trying to balance on one leg, it is very important that you have a good lower limb strength. The other leg should be able to take that much weight of the entire body. It should be able to balance your body on one leg. That is very, very important. The right kind of muscles need to be activated when you are doing any particular balance posture. If you are raising the leg from the front, or you're raising it from behind, or you're trying to twirl your leg around, it is very important that the right muscle work is happening, for which you need the good muscle strength of the lower limbs. You need good muscle strength of the core. It is very important to have a good core, because a good core will balance the pelvis well, and that is going to influence the muscle contraction at the other joints. So having a good core also becomes an essential part of doing any particular balancing poses. Okay, and whenever we talk about stability, core definitely comes into picture. So having a good core strength becomes utmost important whenever we are talking about stability. Next thing is grounding. So whenever we are standing on one leg, it's important to be connected to the ground. Okay, it's very important to find that connection with the ground, wherein you can actually place your foot directly on the ground, try to feel the sense of the ground, and then try to maintain your body erect against it. So it is very, very important to have that grounding force coming in from the feet. Okay, so you are connecting with the ground and then you are doing any particular posture. That is very, very important. Another thing is to have the breath awareness. Okay, because generally when you are in an emotional overhaul, you will see that the breath changes. Okay, so a calm breath is the key to concentration. It is the key to having the right calm state of mind, and which is why breath awareness becomes very, very important whenever we are practicing any kind of balancing poses. Okay, so this is what we need to have a prerequisite as we are going to start with practicing stability and balance in the coming next few minutes. All right, so now we are going to start first with conditioning as always, and then we will go on to what are the different balancing poses that I would like to share with you. Okay, so let's start. We keep our feet together. Now this itself, Sthit Pratanasan itself, is kind of like challenging your balance, because it's not easy to stand with legs together and close your eyes and still maintain the balance, as the body has a natural sway which you will feel as soon as you stand in Sthit Pratanasan. But if you start practicing Sthit Pratanasan on a regular basis, you will notice that the natural sway that was earlier maybe a lot more has reduced to a drastic extent, and you are able to maintain the balance much better. Okay, so that is why just practicing Sthit Pratanasan itself is so important, and it is so enriching to enhance the Gyan Bhav of the body. So let's start with Sthit Pratanasan first. We are going to keep our legs together. Keep your back erect, spine erect. Now slowly focus at one point in front of you. Join your hands together in front of your chest and slowly close your eyes. If you have any particular issue like vertigo or balance issue, you can keep your eyes open and also keep a little distance between your feet. But if you are able to close your eyes, you can close your eyes and slowly try to bring all the attention on your body and your breath. Just try to observe your body and your breath and try to stay calm and easy. Slowly, you can relax your hand and open your eyes. We are going to start with the warm-up practices first and then go on for the asana. A warm-up is utmost important as it is going to prepare you for the further asanas. We are going to keep a 1 foot distance between the feet. We start with the neck. Okay, so now let's start first. Take your neck up and down 7 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now slowly turn your neck to either sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now drop your neck to either sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now, as most of you must be well aware, okay, whenever we are talking about balance, there are some important structures in the neck as well as the ear which are responsible for a good balance, and which is why neck movements and ear positions become so important whenever you are trying to train the balance. So it's important to take your neck in different positions against gravity, which we are going to come eventually with some of the asanas. Okay, so it's very important to challenge the different positions of the neck, the different movements of the neck, so that you're also training your ear as well as your neck for a good balance. All right, now let's go on to the shoulders. So we are going to keep our hands on the shoulders and circumduct them, rotate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we go in the other direction, back to forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, next we are going to go for the wrist and hand movements. Turn your wrist around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And other way around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, next we are going to increase the distance a little bit, interlock our hands and try to rotate our body to either sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Relax. Okay, now next what we're going to do is raise our hip up one by one. Again, this is kind of training the balance itself because you are standing on one leg and raising the other leg up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Perfect. Now we are going to go for ankle rotations. This itself is a challenge for the balance because you're trying to stand on one leg and rotate the ankle. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The other side, stand on one leg and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so we have kind of trained our body, okay, to also dissociate the movement, because when we are rotating one ankle, okay, and stabilizing the other foot, it's not an easy thing to do. Most of the movements are symmetrical, so we are kind of challenging the balance and yet maintaining it. Okay, so it is very important to practice this kind of warm-up as well. It's going to help you a lot with the balance. Now we're going to start with the asanas. Okay, the first asana being talasana. So wherein we are going to come up on our toes and raise our hands up from the front. So talasana 2, we keep a 1 foot distance between the feet. This is also challenging the balance because we are trying to come up on the toes while we are raising our hands up. So we do it. Inhale. 1, 2, 3. Stay there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so over here, just taking the feet up slowly and descending them down slowly itself is like a very controlled neuromuscular coordinated action, and which is why it is a very important way to train your balance. Okay, let's do it once again. Now, gaze should be fixed at one point when you're doing this pose. Okay, let's start. Inhale. 1, 2, 3. Stay there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale. 1, 2, 3. Alright, we'll go for 2 more reps of the same. Inhale. 1, 2, 3. Stay there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale. 1, 2, 3. Alright, so this was talasana 2 for you. Next, we are going to go for Ekpadasana. But whenever you are trying to challenge your balance, it's a good thing to keep a chair beside you so that if at all you happen to lose your balance, you can take support. So we are going to get a chair and keep it beside. Also, you can, if not a chair, you can use a wall to help you support. Okay, so that's what you can do. We are going to start with Ekpadasana first. So we stand on one leg, slowly keep the leg on the inner thigh. Okay, now maintain your balance and slowly join your hands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And slowly relax and release. We do it on the other side. Stand on one leg. Take the other leg up. Keep it on the inner thigh. Maintain the balance and slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And slowly relax and release. It's very important to have an upward push. So from your foot, try to push yourself straight and erect when you are practicing this pose. That will give you a lot of stability. Okay, let's start once again. Fix your gaze at a point. Breathe normal. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Slowly relax and release. We do it on the other side. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Relax and release. So now over here you can see, okay, there are two ways of doing this with support. Okay, initially when we are trying to take our leg up, it may be difficult because there is a dynamic movement of the other leg that is happening. Okay, so what you do is at that point when you are taking the leg up, you can take some support. Okay, so while you're taking the leg up, you can take support of a wall or a chair. Once you are held in that position, now you can slowly release the support and try to maintain the balance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and slowly relax. And other way to do it is once you have gained the confidence that you are able to dynamically move the other leg while maintaining the balance, then you can try doing it without support. Keep the leg on the inner thigh and now slowly stay there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and slowly relax and release. Alright, so this was Ek Padasana. Next, we are going to go for standing Pavan Muktasana, which is going to be like you are going to take the hip even higher than the level that we went in Ek Padasana. So again, we stand on one leg, lift the other leg up, hold it towards the abdomen, and stay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and slowly relax and release. We do it on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and relax and release. While doing the standing Pavan Muktasana is very important that you do not flex forward to try and hold the leg, or you do not lean backwards when you are holding the leg. Okay, otherwise losing balance becomes very easy. So you try to keep your back straight, erect, and then you move the leg as much as you can and maintain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Slowly relax and release. And we do it on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Relax and release. Okay, so maintaining an erect posture is very, very important whenever you are doing this kind of pose. Let's do it one last time. Breathe normal. Point your toe down and stay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Slowly relax and release. And we do it on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Slowly relax and release. Okay, since we have done two one-leg standing postures, we are going to go for one bilateral challenge, which challenges the balance, okay, and stability. So we are going to go for one particular asana where we weight bear on both the feet. Okay, so that is Trikonasana 2. We take about a 3.5 foot distance between the feet. Turn the right foot outside. Left foot is 45 degrees in. Keep the hand. Now over here, we are going to actually take the neck in a different position against gravity, which is also going to help you train the balance. It's not easy to maintain that pose and turn the neck. So what we are going to do is take the hands up at shoulder level. Turn the palms forward. Now inhale, exhaling, bend sideways. 1, 2, 3. Now slowly turn and look at the upper hand. Stay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come back. 1, 2, 3. Now turn the other foot outside. Inhale and exhaling. Go down. 1, 2, 3. Look at the upper hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhaling. Come back. 1, 2, 3. And relax. The beauty about yoga is this, that we get into different postures and we actually challenge the balance through the movement of the neck, the gaze, etc. It's a very subtle thing which we do not practice on a daily basis, but so important to know that we can place our body in different angles and still maintain the balance. Okay, let's go on again. Take the hands to the shoulder level. Inhale, exhaling. 1, 2, 3. Look up, stay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhaling, come back. 1, 2, 3. Other side, inhale and exhaling. 1, 2, 3. Stay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come back. 1, 2, 3. And relax. Alright. If you have any kind of spine surgery done, any slip disc issue, okay, sciatica, or you have had any abdominal hernia or surgery, you're not supposed to perform this particular asana. Let's do it once again. Last time. Take your hands at the shoulder level. Inhale. Exhaling, bend sideways. 1, 2, 3. Stay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale. 1, 2, 3. On the other side, inhale and exhaling. 1, 2, 3. Stay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come back. 1, 2, 3. And relax your hands. Okay, so this was kind of a challenge by changing the neck position and the gaze, okay, to your balance and stability. Your very important thing to do is keep the pelvis stable and steady, and then try to move the upper body and the neck. This trains not just your balance but also your stability. So it's a very good asana to improve that. Okay, now let's go on to again single leg standing postures. Next, we are going to go for another pose wherein we have already done forward bending poses and one side bending. So we are going to go for posterior, something that challenges the balance in other direction. That is nothing but Natarajasana. So here what we are going to do is stand on one leg, bend your knee, hold your ankle, and slowly open behind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And slowly relax and release. We do it on the other side. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Relax and release. If this is difficult for you, you can take support from the chair or the wall. Okay, and then slowly bend your knee and try to push. First, train this particular movement. Okay, it's not easy for the leg to maintain the balance when you're trying to move the other leg. Okay, so first is establishing that flexibility of movement. So let's do the first step and then go on to the next one. So the first step is nothing but you hold a surface. First, just improve the flexibility of the back leg. Stay there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And slowly back. We do it on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and slowly relax. So once this particular movement has been established, that flexibility has come up, then you can try to do it without support, okay? Because that needs more muscle control along with the flexibility part, okay? If you are not flexible, it's very difficult to balance along with that stiffness that is there in the body. That's why the first step is to improve the flexibility. Now let's go on to doing it without support. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Relax and do it on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and relax. Okay, so this was a different direction of stress on the joint, wherein you have to manage the flexibility along with the control of the muscles of the other leg. Alright, next we'll go for one more pose wherein we are trying to strengthen the lower limb strength. As I already told you that lower limb strength is very, very important whenever we are trying to talk about stability and balance. So let's go on to that. That is nothing but Utkat Asana. So we take a 1 foot distance between our feet. Inhale and go up on our toes. Exhaling, go down. Stay there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhaling, push yourself up. Stay there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhaling, down. Alright, now over here, you can challenge your balance in a different way. I can tell you how. Those of you who are doing squats, okay, so what happens generally, I have seen that when they do squats, they tend to lean forward, okay. This happens because of two reasons. One is not having enough glute and thigh strength. That happens, and that's why people tend to lean forward when they are squatting. Another reason is also not having adequate strength in the ankles, okay, because maintaining this position with a straight back, you need a lot of control from your ankles as well as glutes as well as core, okay. So you can slowly try and do this. You squat. If you are here, try to ride your body on top of the hips. Maintain this pose and then slowly come up. This will require a lot of control from your ankles, thighs, glutes, okay, all your leg muscles basically, okay. So it's going to actually challenge your balance. At the same time, it's going to strengthen the muscles, okay. So you can always practice doing squats in this manner. Most of the times, whenever I ask people to go back, they tend to lose their balance like this, okay. So that's why what you do is you squat and then you try to correct yourself only as much as you can. And then slowly come up. Do not lose your balance when you are doing this, okay. And also practicing Utkat Asana is going to make this much better. So let's do it once again. Inhale, 1, 2, 3. Exhale, 1, 2, 3. Stay, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, 1, 2, 3. Stay, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale, 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Okay, we'll do it one last time. If you have any knee injury, ligament injury, meniscal injury, or knee osteoarthritis, you're not supposed to practice this asana. Okay, you can probably practice a wall squat. That will be a better thing to do than going for Utkatasana. Inhale, 1, 2, 3. Exhale, 1, 2, 3. Stay, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, 1, 2, 3. Stay, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that was Utkatasana. All the balancing poses require a lot of ankle muscle work. So your ankle has to be really strong whenever you are doing a lot of balance poses, along with other joints, of course. Okay, so we are going to go for one of the most challenging poses, which is Veerbhadrasana 3, wherein we stand on one leg, try to raise the other leg up while maintaining the balance, and stay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and slowly come back. We do it on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and come back. So this not only requires a good hip strength, ankle strength, plus also a good core muscle, okay, because you are supposed to avoid any rotation happening, any sideways movement happening when you are doing this pose. So what we can do is to begin with, to improve the posture, you can take support of a chair, stand on one leg, and try to first establish a balance in this pose. Stay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Slowly down and do it on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Down. Okay, now once you have practiced this and try to hold the position with support, then you can try and do it without support. Okay, balancing on one foot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come back and do it on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and come back. Relax. It's okay to bend your knee a little bit if you want to establish the balance. Slowly and steadily. Okay, you can try to straighten your knee, but do not try to lock your knee behind. Okay, as hyperextension will cause a lot of strain on ligaments. Okay, so it's better to keep the knee a little soft when you're doing this pose. Now let's go on to some sitting postures that I'm going to show you. Okay, so we are going to work on the core muscles in sitting and lying postures. Plus I'm also going to tell you a pose which is actually going to activate the core muscles. Okay, and that core will help you in maintaining a good balance. So let's sit down and start with some sitting postures. Alright, so we are going to sit down. So the first posture that we are going to do is a Dandasana pose. Okay, so wherein we are going to sit first with the legs straight. Now try to slowly straighten your back up. Just maintaining this particular posture requires a lot of thigh strength, core strength, and back strength. Okay, so just trying to maintain this posture itself will give you a lot of stability in the body. Once you are able to do this, next you can add the arms raised up position. So in this position, try to raise your arms up and stretch yourself up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and slowly relax. Somebody who has got a little less strength in the core as well as the lower back might experience some back pain when they try to raise the hands up. So it's first recommended to practice just the sitting erect posture. Okay, or you can even take support of the wall and then try to sit erect. So you go behind, touch your back to the wall. Okay, and then try to just maintain this posture. Try to straighten yourself up. And in this itself, you can add the arms raised up position and stretch up and stay there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and slowly relax. Once you observe that there is some strength that you can feel in the core as well as the back and the thighs, then you can do it without support. Legs straight and slowly raise your hands up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and slowly relax. Okay, so this is what you can do to improve the core strength. Next, we are going to go for Paschimottanasana. You might feel why I am suggesting some flexibility pose when I'm talking about stability and balance. That is because if you have tight hamstrings or tight posterior chain fascia, okay, you might end up having a kind of a posture which can challenge the balance more, okay, whenever you are doing any particular posture. For example, when we were doing Veerbhadrasana 3, okay, to raise the leg up from behind, you need a good flexibility of the hamstrings as well, okay. And in any case, even if you are doing standing Pavan Muktasana, you need a very good flexibility of the hip. So it's a good idea to practice flexibility along with strengthening poses. So we are going to do Paschimottanasana and Bhadrasana back to back, okay, to improve this component. Let's do it. We sit erect, keep our hands beside the chest. Inhaling, lean back. Exhaling, lean forward and try to hold the toes. Stay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come back and relax. We will repeat this 2 more times. So inhale 1, 2, 3. Exhale 1, 2, 3. Stay 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale 1, 2, 3. Exhale. Repeat this 1 more time. Inhale. Exhaling, bend forward and stay there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale 1, 2, 3. Exhale. Alright, so this was Paschimottanasana. Next, we are going to do Bhadrasana. So we are going to do the butterfly pose again for the flexibility part. Okay, so keep the feet together. Interlock your hands in front. Keep your back erect first. Okay, and maintain this erect position. Try to push your knees down as much as you can and stay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Relax and release the pose. If you want to add on to the stretch, you can slowly inhale and exhaling. Bend forward as much as you can. Stay there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhaling, come up and relax. Alright, if this forward bending is difficult, First, just try to maintain an erect spine and stay straight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and slowly relax and release. Next, we are going to challenge the balance in sitting position. I know it's a very unusual thing to challenge balance in sitting, but we're going to go in quadruped like this, and we are going to do a bird dog position where we take our hand up and the opposite leg up and maintain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, down. Do it on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and down. So this is also kind of a challenge to your core, back, as well as a good contraction stability that is getting activated with this kind of pose. Okay, let's do it once again. Quadruped and slowly raise, maintain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, down, and the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, down. We do it one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, down, and the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and down, and relax. Okay, so this was again a challenging pose that is going to help you get the required stability in the body. Next, we are going to find the neutral position of the core, because that is very important whenever you are practicing balance. Okay, so let's go on for that. We do the Marjorie asana and Bitil asana to understand what is the neutral pelvic position. Okay, so we'll do it about 3 to 4 times. Exhale, arch your back, other side. Inhale, arch your back down and look up. Exhale, round your back. Inhale, 2, exhale, inhale, 3, exhale, inhale, 4. Okay, now try to find a neutral position. That means go to the extreme, and now come to the center. Okay, so this is what I mean to say by finding the neutral position. Maintain it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we repeat it once again. Extreme, center. Stay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and slowly relax. Okay, so that's how you can actually practice the neutral pelvic position. Try to educate yourself what is the neutral pelvic position, as your center of gravity passes through one of the bones of the pelvis when you are in standing position. It's very, very important to train to understand what is the neutral position of the pelvis. Let's go on to some poses in the lying down position, which is going to strengthen the legs. So go on to your side and lie down on your back. The first one being Setu Bandhasan. We keep our hands by the side. Inhaling, raise the hips up and stay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale. We repeat it once again. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale. Alright, another thing that you can do is slowly do a straight leg raise. So bend one knee and lift your hip up and take it down. When you are doing this, try to keep your back absolutely stable, and the movement is just supposed to be from the hip. We do it 5 times each side. 3, 4, 5. We do it on the other side. Keep your back absolutely stable, pelvis stable, and try to move from the hip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we do it on the sides as well. So move on to your side and slowly raise your leg up. Keep your hand in front of you. Now raise your leg up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now over here also try to keep your back as much stable as possible and just try to move from the hip. Alright, instead of trying to take the back entirely, try to move just from the hip as much as you can. Okay, we do it on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you want to challenge the balance, you can keep both the legs straight and then do the same movement. It's going to be a little bit of balance challenge. 3, 4, 5. Alright, next we are going to go for Shalabhasana. So we go on to the abdomen. Keep the chin on the ground. Keep your hands to sides. Now raise your leg up and hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Down. On the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Down. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Down. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Down. Mind you, my chin is constantly held on the ground. When I'm raising the leg up, my chin is not rising up or my upper back is not rounding. It's absolutely straight and it's only the leg that is moving, a little bit of the lower back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Down. On the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Down. Now if you want to raise both the legs, to make it easy, you can keep your hands under the thighs and slowly try to raise both the legs up and stay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Down. Repeat it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Down. Slowly relax in Makarasana. With your toes together, heels apart, head turned to one side.
Once you are relaxed a bit, we are going to practice one breathing exercise, so you can turn on your back.
It's the diaphragmatic breathing exercise. It's very important because it has direct connection. In fact, it's a part of your core. So whenever you're talking about core training, you're supposed to also train the diaphragm. You keep your knees together, feet apart. Keep one hand on the abdomen just below the rib cage. Now slowly inhale and exhale. As you inhale, your abdomen should rise. Fill in air so that it reaches up till your hand. And as you exhale, your abdomen should go down. Now I'm going to give you a count of 3 inhale, 3 exhale. Let's do it together. Inhale. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. 1, 2, 3. 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 And relax, breathe normal. Slowly, you can turn to one side and take support of your hand and get up. So you can train this diaphragmatic breathing with 3 counts inhale, 3 counts exhale. If you find this much comfortable, you can increase the count to 4 inhale, 4 exhale, or 5 inhale, 5 exhale as per your comfort. Okay, but it's very important to do this kind of breathing exercise practice as well because it keeps the nervous system balanced, which is also very important for balance and stability. Yeah, so this was about the different poses related to balance and stability and the different tips and recommendations that I wanted to share with you. Now let's come on to the task of the week. So I would like to give you a task that is to practice Ekpad Asan for at least 30 seconds every day on each side. You can click a picture of you practicing this and upload it on Instagram and tag TimesHealth Plus. Also, do follow TimesHealth Plus on their YouTube and Instagram channels for more tips and recommendations related to yoga. Okay, so these were some of the tips and some of the things that I wanted to share with you related to balance and stability. I hope you're going to practice these different postures and understand the concept of balance in more detail, experience it in your body, and share your views on it in the next session. So that was it for today. I will see you next time. Until then, stay present, move gently, and make sure you take care of yourself. Thank you and namaste.
you.